Yeah, hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hit him with the ooh, why they call me grits. Daily through the live before they hit the blitz. Had them mortified, now they call me Rick. Moving through the missions, hold up, let me switch.
Yo, so look, I know CJ the Champ videos have been working on the channel. I know that y'all want longer videos now, so we're gonna try something new. A lot of people have been asking for videos like this, and I've been really scared to do them because I didn't want to mess up my watch time. But seeing recently that y'all want longer videos, I decided to do this for y'all. So today we got Bleach in 16 minutes. Now, I've watched a little bit of Bleach. I know the idea, I get the concept, but Bleach is not one of my favorite shows. I know that's, you know, surprising and hurtful, but Bleach has a new season coming out, you know what I'm saying? So we could probably watch it and I can start loving it over time. But for real, Bleach to me was like, it's a 7 out of 10. The voice actor for Ichigo is the same voice actor for Vash Stampede, and he does a lot of voices actually. I think he does Lelouch, and he does Brain Fart. Who does he do? He does somebody on Blue Exorcist as well. He does a lot of people. I think he's like a Power Ranger too. Johnny Bosch. Johnny Bosch is one of my favorite voice actors. Just off of Vash Stampede. Just off his character for Whatuprg Stampede, he's one of my favorite. Y'all gotta let me know y'all favorite voice actor. For now on, every video, I'm gonna have a question of the day for y'all. And my question of the day today is, who is your favorite voice actor and why? Johnny Bosch, Whatuprg Stampede, that's why. That's why he's my favorite voice actor. I love Whatuprg Stampede, one of my favorite characters of all time. But today we got Bleach in 16 minutes, and it's kind of ironic that Johnny Bosch is my favorite voice actor and I don't like Bleach. But that just tells you I'm not biased. I really just wasn't feeling connected with Bleach. Hopefully this anime in minutes helps me love the show a little bit more. If you do enjoy this, make sure you bless the like button, subscribe, turn that bell, follow me on Instagram and my TikTok at TrueGawd Clips. Let's get into it.
Seeing my comment section going like, hey Mo, when's your next anime in minute? Hey Mo, what are the anime in minutes, you slut? Hey Mo, I'm gonna eat that juicy ass of yours. You want an anime in minutes? I got you.
Said what?
Whoa! Oh,
hey, whoa. I was not expecting that. I had to turn this man down.
We got Ichigo Kurosaki, a purposeless protagonist. One night, Ichigo was just chilling, thinking about hentai, and that's when he meets Rukia, who randomly sneaks into his room. That's when Ichigo is like, please don't rape me. But we all know Rukia wasn't about that, and explains that she's a soul reaper, and that Ichigo is no regular human because he can see her in spirits.
Hold on. No human can do what?
That she's a soul reaper, and that Ichigo is no regular
most humans cannot
human because he can see her in spirits. Just then, a hollow attacks, taking Ichigo's sister.
Maybe I should read that. Most humans cannot see soul reapers or spirits, except those who possess higher spiritual energy. Can you see soul reapers and demons and ghosts and goblins?
Regular human because he can see her in spirits. Just then, a hollow attacks, taking Ichigo's sister Karin. Rukia is then all like, I got this, and saves Karin, and shortly after, the hollow goes for Ichigo, but then Rukia uses her secret technique, the human shield, defending Ichigo from the hollow's ferocious attack.
Why did she use her own body?
Zero, she then says, yo, if you want to live, you gotta take my soul reaper powers. And Ichigo replies with, say no more, accepting the powers. Strawberry Kurosaki now have purpose.
Strawberry Kurosaki.
So he goes for the slash, taking out that hollow with ease. Moving forward, two soul reapers from the Soul Society.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Black people are so funny. And I'm black. Now that sounds kind of racist, but we gotta be honest. You're watching me, and I'm black. Why are you watching me for real? No, I'm playing.
Slash! Taking out that hollow with ease. Moving forward, two soul reapers from the Soul Society, Renji and Byakuya, pull up to the world of the living and are like, hey Rukia,
Byakuya is so damn fine.
Taboos a soul reaper can ever make, and that is transferring your powers over to a human. So for that, you're gonna die. And so they end up trying to cut that bitch up, but soon after, the main character, of course, comes to the rescue.
His sword got bigger.
Getting his ass beat and catching a few L's.
That man broke his sword by looking at him and walking by.
Rukia, Renji, and Byakuya head to the Soul Society.
It's kind of disrespectful if you ask me.
Execution on Rukia, leaving Ichigo in critical condition. By the way, Rukia was the one who technically saved Ichigo by accepting her fate and suggesting that they leave the main character behind to bleed out and die. Did they really think the main character could die by simply bleeding out? Moving forward, Ichigo gets Nurse Droid by Kisuke Urahara, and that's when Urahara is like, you want to enter this Soul Society? I got you if you come to my basement, big boy. So for this operation to rescue Rukia, Ichigo is joined by Brock Brock, Misty, and Max. Okay, I need to stop with the
Can you stop, bro? Please. Just stop. Stop doing references to Pokemon. I'm playing this Pokemon. Bro. I know the show. I never could get jiggy with Pokemon, but I do love Beyblade. I'm a different type of person, bro. I love Beyblade and not like Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon just went on so long. Like, why it take them like, how many years? It had to be longer than 16 years to get a badge. It took them a long ass time. I think it was like 30 or 50. Shit, I don't even know. Probably 100. When did Pokemon come on? I don't know. That shit was on for a long time. Ass. Ash is ass.
play. So for this operation to rescue Rukia, Ichigo is joined by Brock, Misty, and Max. Okay, I need to stop with these goddamn Pokemon references. So for this operation, Ichigo is joined by his friends, Orihime, Uryu, and Chad, who also possess some type of supernatural power. Orihime has Shinshin Rika, Chad has Brasu Derecha de Gigante, and Uryu has Quincy powers, which is basically a nice variant to what Wind Archers have in Maple Story. So given the portal by Urahara, all four, I mean 5, including this cat, all enter the Soul Society.
The cat. Oh, that wasn't.
Well, that gotta hurt. While moving through the Soul Society, they
that
end up bumping
wasn't
into
secret
this bitch.
at
He gives
all.
them transportation, or I mean a cannon, to shoot them into the Sirite, where the Soul Reapers live, and most importantly, where Rukia is located. As they enter the Sirite, they all end up getting split up into pairs.
This man
Since the
had
Soul Reapers,
relevant
in
on
order
somebody.
to get rid of the intruders, Ichigo encounters a Soul Reaper named Ikaku, and
Yo.
as a result for the victory,
When Ichigo was fucking
manages
this
to
nigga
extract
up,
information
I
on
was
the
lit.
location where Rukia is being executed. And so he heads out, but as he's making his way towards Rukia, he is intercepted by Renji and had no other choice but to fight. And as a result, so this is when Renji explains the backstory with Rukia. Basically going like, Rukia is my childhood friend. It's all my fault Rukia is getting executed. And after concluding his story about Rukia and him back in the good old days, he then requests that Ichigo goes ahead to save Rukia. And so, once again, Ichigo heads towards the direction where Rukia is being held. But, as expected, another Soul Reaper cuts him off, and so this Soul Reaper is named Kenpachi, who's hungry for a good fight. The fight concludes with a stalemate, with both Ichigo and Kenpachi laying in critical condition. But no worries, the main character manages to survive.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Thanks to this cat.
Oh yes, black woman. Woo, my god.
Yeah, well, by the way, this cat girl's name is Yoruichi. And with that out of the way, Yoruichi brings Ichigo to special training grounds to train him to obtain his bankai. Basically, the level 3 powers of his Zanpakuto, or in other words, his sword.
Yo,
After
this
several
dude is
episodes
hilarious.
of getting an ass beating, guess who unlocks bankai? Yukimi Wakimi Takeshita! So with Ichigo having a mastery with bankai, he's then like, it's time to rescue Rukia. So just as Rukia is about to get executed, Ichigo comes in clutch.
You see
and
this?
sets
You see this
Rukia free.
outfit?
He then tosses Rukia to Renji, so Rukia can get the hell out of there, while he takes care of the other
Bro,
soldiers. But that's
this
when
part had
Byakuya
me
comes
lit.
in like, oh no you don't! So with no other choice, Ichigo releases his
bankai. I remember this part. Okay, actually, let me take back. Before Bleach got boring to me, it was lit. I was watching this all night. I'm sorry for everything I said in the intro. I did not mean any of that. Bleach is one of my favorites now. I gotta remember how lit this was when I first watched it. Over time, it became boring. But like this arc and this part and like until it got boring, Bleach was lit. But then it got boring as fuck. But right now, I remember this shit. This shit was lit as a bitch.
and he ends up winning the fight by destroying Byakuya's Zanpakuto. This is when Byakuya is like, the only reason why I allowed Rukia, my sister-in-law, to be executed is because I come from a noble family who honors the law and must set an example for other Soul Reapers.
Why is he talking sexy like
Since you have
that?
defeated me. Bye-bye! So with that being said, Byakuya has
Bye-bye.
deserted his task to pursue Rukia. And so Rukia is pretty much off the hook at this point. But wait! Did you really think it was all gonna end here? Think again! Because this is when 3 Soul Reapers, Aizen, Gin, and Kaname, arrive at Rukia and Renji's location. Aizen then gets his hand and shoves that shit through Rukia's
That
chest,
happened?
taking the Hogyoku that Urahara had implanted and hid inside of her. This item is able to transfer Soul Reaper powers to Hollows and vice versa. Shortly and hid inside of her. Shoves that shit through Rukia's.
Wow, I remember how that felt. Who the fuck is that? Is that 1010? Who the fuck is that? I actually don't have any idea who that is. Yeah. How many years ago was this? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Yeah, I don't know who that is.
his chest, taking the Hogyoku that Urahara had implanted and hid inside of her. This item is able to transfer Soul Reaper powers to Hollows and vice versa. Shortly after, Aizen, Gin, and Kaname flee the Soul Society to Wako Mundo, a dimension that resides between the world of the living and the Soul Society, and is also the habitat for Hollows. And by the way, they might be future villains later on, wink wink. So after that incident, the Soul Reapers no longer view Ichigo, Uryu, Chad, or Orihime as threats. And also, Orihime, Chad, and Uryu did have their own fights, but really, if it didn't include the true main character, does it really matter? And so they return to the world of the living on good terms with the Soul Reaper. But right before doing so, Ichigo is gifted a substitute Soul Reaper badge, basically a badge allowing Ichigo to go into Soul Reaper mode without using Soul Candy like he always has been doing. And so moving forward, we got, oh my god, a filler arc. So moving past that atrocious
yo, why is he like
Ichigo
this?
meets Shinji, who is a Vizard. And if you don't know what a Vizard is, too bad. Just kidding. So basically, a Vizard is a Soul Reaper who has
never seen this guy
powers.
before in my
And
life.
by the way, Ichigo has shown hints of having this type of power, but it really wasn't relevant till now. So with Ichigo technically being qualified as a Vizard, Shinji is like, hey man, you should leave the Soul Reapers and join my squad. But Ichigo briskly declines. Moving forward, two Arrancar arrive in Karakura Town, Ukiura and Yami. And what?
Okay, at this point on, I have no idea what's going on, but it seems like Ichigo is part of everything. Like, what the fuck? Soul Reaper, Quincy, Hollow. What is Ichigo not? He might as well be God at this point. Shit. Whole time he might be. I don't even know, bro. Main characters like this, they just have no ending. He just can do anything.
Briskly declines. Moving forward, two Arrancar arrive in Karakura Town, Ukiura and Yami. And what is an Arrancar, you ask? Well, to answer your question, it's a hollow that has removed its mask and obtained powers similar to that of a Soul Reaper. Oh, I really wonder who's responsible for this. This is when Chad and Orihime pull up after sensing their spiritual levels over 9! Oh, hell nah. You ain't gonna finish that dead-ass meme. Well, after Orihime and Chad sense the Arrancar's spiritual pressure, they rush to the location and engage in battle. And it looks like Chad takes a fat L. Just as Orihime is about to get striked, you already know the main character is gonna appear.
Hey, Ichigo kind of cute too. Damn, he getting fucked up.
Oh god.
He's getting fucked up by somebody with one arm.
This was a bit unexpected. So this is when Urahara and Yoruichi arrive at the scene and pretty much scares the two Arrancar off. Or maybe not scare them off, because Ukiura says they were sent by Aizen to gauge Ichigo's strength. And since Ichigo was seen as trash to them, there was no use staying around. With Ichigo feeling like a weak piece of shit, he goes to meet up with the Vizard, asking if they can teach him how to control his holification. And they're like, all you gotta do is join. And with Ichigo being Ichigo, he's like, nah, I'm just here to use you guys. And so a fight breaks out, leading Ichigo to release his untamed holification and choking this bitch out. But soon after, the Vizard restrains Ichigo and stops his rampage. After seeing Ichigo's holification potential, they then decide to help Ichigo get a grip of his power. Moving forward, Ukiura was ordered by Aizen to capture Orihime because he had an interest in her powers, also threatening her friends' lives if she didn't comply. Ukiura then gives Orihime a 12-hour period before bringing her to Wakamundo, allowing her to say goodbye to one person. She is then instructed to wear this bracelet, which makes her invisible to everyone but the Arrancar. And so she says goodbye to Ichigo before being taken prisoner by Aizen. Moving forward, the Soul Reapers inform Ichigo about Orihime and concludes that she has sided with the Arrancar. Ichigo did not accept that, and so he gathers with Uryu and Chad and heads to Wakamundo through the Garganta that Urahara has opened for them.
Yo, this show is kind of...
On their arrival, they meet three good-natured Arrancar, Nel, Pesce, and Don Chaka. Shortly after, Rukia and Renji appear. Using the Arrancar's warm-looking pet, Bawa Bawa, they travel to Las Noches, where Orihime is being held. Now that they have arrived in Las Noches, they had no other choice but to go up against the Arrancar elite forces, known as the Espada. But of course, they breeze through these fights no problem because after all, they all got that main character invincibility cloak equipped.
Yo, what's going on? He took his heart out? What the fuck? Yo, this is one scary motherfucker.
Moving forward, the Espada Grimmjow sneaks Orihime out of her prison to
Oh,
heal
Grimmjow.
Ichigo. Or maybe not heal, more like bring back from the dead, using her power to reject reality and basically rewind time before a certain event occurred. But the reason why Grimmjow did this is to get a proper deathmatch with Ichigo, because the last time they faced each other, he was forced to retreat before finishing their fights episodes back. What's funny is that I forgot to include this detail, so I'm including it now. And
What
so
the fuck?
Ichigo
I'm
unleashes
confused
his
as hell.
holification and beats that ass easy money. And you know there's another filler arc? What? I said there's another. I heard you the first time! For fuck's sake! Because these shit suck so much, I will skip them for the sake of this anime.
That's probably why I didn't like Bleach after a while. Them fucking dumbass filler arcs. I told you it got trashed out of nowhere. It just got trashed. I just was like, what the fuck? Alright, whatever. It was really good for a while, then it just got trashed. I probably reached a filler arc or something. I don't even know, bro.
in it. Thank me later and I will kiss you on the cheek. Shortly after defeating Grimmjow,
I mean, you can right here.
Noitra and Tessera, and they end up picking a fight with Ichigo. And so, with Ichigo being at a weakened state, he takes a fat L. Nani? Where did Kenpachi come from? Nani? Kenpachi takes out Noitra? Nani? Onihime gets captured by the wrong card again? None! Alright, I need to stop.
Wait,
well, moving
they
forward,
kissed?
with many Soul Reapers besides Kenpachi pulling up to Wake Mundo, Aizen uses Bakugo number 77 to contact them, basically using Bakugo number 77 as a fucking speaker to tell them that he lured them here, closing off the Gargantas that they enter here through, and essentially trapping the Soul Reapers in Wake Mundo. With that being said, Aizen leaves Wake Mundo with Gin and Kaname to Karakura Town to create the Oken, a key to the Soul King Palace, which requires 100,000 souls to create. And basically, Aizen's plan is to fight the Soul King, to overthrow him and take his throne. But I have heard that Aizen just wanted to have a good fight, but...
To be more accurate, Aizen felt isolated, being superior in power, and wanted to fight someone who can match his strength so he will be able to have a challenge. Haven't I heard that before? Haven't I heard that one before?
But, I mean, yeah, I just saw that on the internet, but hey, let's move on. But little did Aizen know, Urahara has set up a plan to replace the real Karakura Town with a replica, and to post the 13 Court Guard Squad captains in that fake Karakura Town. But as soon as Aizen arrives, he already knew what's up. He was like, yeah, this shit is all fake. And so Aizen summons his Rancard troops, and soon after the Vizier arrives, siding with the Soul Reapers with the intention to take down Aizen.
Yo, the Aizen had beef for Aizen? Okay.
Intention to take down Aizen. Yo, tell me why this song makes me want to twerk. Moving forward, Ukiyoda is me too. Finish her off because Aizen no longer has a purpose for her. But of course, the main character arrives at the scene once again. And so Ukiyoda and Ichigo have a spicy fight, even breaking the boundaries of this goddamn dimension. Meanwhile, the 13 Court Guard Squad
the best fight
got a lot on
in
their
this
plate,
show.
and oh, for crying out loud, another filler arc. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired of covering these filler openings, so you know what it's time for? It's time to get into the good shit. Change.
I heard his opening before.
Well, moving forward,
I like your
Ichigo
singing,
is still
bro.
in that juicy fight with Ukiyoda, pushing him to enter his full hollow form after being killed. Yeah, you heard me right. But with this form, Ichigo spreads Ukiyoda's cheeks like bread and drills, killing that bitch. But it looks like Ichigo goes down alongside with him. You know he's the main character, right? What are you talking about? Fucking hacks! After recovering, Ichigo heads down to do cleanup duty.
Yeah, that was funny.
Rancor Yami. But in the midst of battle, Byakuya stops Ichigo, telling him that he must return to the world of the living, using the Garganta Mayuri created. And so after a bit of conflict, he
that man got yellow teeth. That's horrible.
Unohana. While traveling through the Garganta, Unohana tells Ichigo he is the only one who can possibly defeat Aizen because he is the main character. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Because Ichigo hasn't been exposed to Aizen's Zanpakuto ability, Kanzen Simon, or complete hypnosis, which is initiated through looking at the release of Aizen's Zanpakuto. This ability's influence is pretty much permanent and has the ability to hypnotize and manipulate all 5 senses. Unohana warns Ichigo to never look at Aizen's Shikai, or in other words, Aizen's Zanpakuto release. Moving forward, the Rancard get wiped out, Aizen's henchman Kaname gets killed, and Ichigo...
So when he releases his sword, right then and there, you're under his genjutsu? That's actually pretty tough. I would literally just go every time, just like that. You're under my dick. Okay.
Arrives in false Karakura Town and goes to strike Aizen right off the bat, but it doesn't seem to be working out so well, and so the Vizier and Soul Reapers help out the boy Ichigo and ends up getting annihilated. Shizukani! With Ichigo being the final man standing, he goes up against Aizen once again, and this is when Aizen is like, check out my nipples, or my Hogukyu I fused with, which essentially gives Aizen fucking god mode. Aizen then continues spouting out some bullshit, saying that he has forged Ichigo's path all the way till now since the day he was born. This is when Daddy Kurosaki swoops in, and apparently he's a Soul Reaper. Shortly after, Gin arrives at the scene and takes on Ichigo while Ichigo's father Ishin takes on Aizen. As Ishin is fighting Aizen, Urahara and Yoruichi arrive to assist him in this battle. With Aizen being an OP ass motherfucker, he then follows through and drills their cheeks with ease. Shortly after those ass drillings, Aizen then leaves with Gin to head to the real Karakura Town to forge the Oken, leaving Ichigo, Ishin, Urahara, and Yoruichi alive.
Why is Aizen so sexy?
Moving forward, Ichigo's...
What's up with people making the villains kind of, attractive? I don't like that. It's like messing with my hormones.
his father gives Ichigo one of those powerful Naruto speeches, saying even though they are too weak to defeat Aizen, they can't just stand around doing nothing because everyone in Karakura town will inevitably be slaughtered. And so Ishin opens the Senkaimon, enabling them to travel to the real Karakura town. As they are traveling through the Senkaimon, Ishin notices the cleaner is no longer there in the Dangai. Essentially, the cleaner is there to kill anyone or anything from staying too long. And the cleaner is pretty much as durable as Diamond, but since Aizen got those OP hacks on, he destroyed that shit pretty easily on his way to Karakura town. With that being said, Ishin decides to take advantage of the time distortion in the Dangai to teach Ichigo the final Getsuga Tensho. And for those people who don't know the time distortion in the Dangai, I'm gonna tell you. Well, just look at it like this. 1 year outside the Dangai will equate to 2,000 years in here. So yeah, Ichigo kinda got a lot of fucking time on his hand. So moving forward a couple of episodes, Yin ends up turning on Aizen because apparently he and Rangiku were childhood friends. And Aizen ended up harming her a long time back, making him plot his revenge the day he affiliated himself with Aizen. But things don't go as planned. Shortly after the death of Yin, the boy Ichigo makes his appearance, and man did he get a buff after training in that Dangai. Just look at this disrespect right here.
He got him by his face. I gotta watch this fight.
And so Ichigo and Aizen have their final showdown, resulting in Ichigo using the final Getsuga Tensho, smacking that bitch Aizen right in the mouth and taking him down. And to put the icing on the cake, Urahara uses his Kido to seal and apprehend Aizen. Knowledgeable of the repercussions for using the final Getsuga Tensho, Ichigo slowly loses his soul powers.
Yep.
Oh my god, for God's sake, another filler arc?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Well, moving past those goddamn fillers, Ichigo has lost all of his spiritual energy, and so he says his farewells to Rukia. And that is the end of Bleach.
Really?
No, there's actually more. Do I really have to go over this shit-ass arc? Do it for the anime in minutes.
What happened?
Well, apparently there's more.
The Starbringer arc.
The final arc of Bleach. Sorry to say it's shit, so I will skim over this shit like no tomorrow. So with Ichigo no longer having spiritual energy, this guy hits him up like, hey yo, you want your powers back? And Ichigo's like, yeah bro! So Ichigo unlocks Fullbring powers. Of course, that's
Fullbring,
after a series of tests that push this physical and spiritual capability.
I don't know what shit's called.
Just as Ichigo gets a mastery of his Fullbring powers, this guy turns on Ichigo and steals his powers. That's when Rukia appears behind him and stabs him with a special blade, giving him spiritual energy and his Soul Reaper powers back. With that being said, Ichigo beats that ass and kills that bitch. Oh yeah, his name was Kugo Ginjo, for anyone who actually cares about that. I mean, I don't know why you would, but yeah. So with that villain out of the way and Ichigo's Soul Reaper powers returned, we got the conclusion of Bleach. Or maybe not the true conclusion, because we still haven't gotten to the 1,000-year Blood War arc. But let's pray, someday they will release it to the anime.
I think they are. I don't know. Isn't that the new season I was talking about earlier? The 1,000 years. So what what's the arc where he gets his powers back? The Fullbringer arc, or the Starbreaker? I don't know what this is called, bro. Some damn arc, y'all. Some damn arc. Well, that was Bleach in 16 minutes. I know this video is pretty long, but if you guys did enjoy that, make sure y'all bless the like button. I would do more. Hey, some more gaming. CJ the Champ. How could we go wrong? We definitely gonna check out some more gaming. If y'all want more gaming videos, reactions. If y'all want some more gaming what is this? Why is his name that? If y'all want more reactions to his anime in minutes, let me know in the comments below and I would definitely check them out. Other than that, man, I'll see you in this one. Peace. Thanks for watching.